You must really not be from around here, because we certainly don't see your kind very often.
Sorry, what kind is that?
Heroes.
Renfield, in that moment, has just met Rebecca for the first time. This big shift and light bulb has gone off in his mind.
Renfield is filled with a kind of joy he's never felt before. The world around him becomes heightened.
That moment for that character was so powerful, you had to go someplace different with the film.
What starts out as a slight pep in his step suddenly becomes a full-on dance number.
What was the prep like today?
I hadn't rehearsed this, I'm just doing it improv on the day. To be honest with you, I feel it, and I do it.
Percussion! Music man! Their cameras, see Margaret?
We did do a lot of choreography work, which I did a little bit of dancing when I was a kid, but I can't say that I ever was good at it.
6, 7, 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. Nicholas Holt had ballet as a kid, but I think was a little timid in this process, but has been working his ass off and doing such a good job. 5, 6, 7. It's cute because he always wants me to count him in. He's like, if you're not counting, I don't know what I'm doing.
One by yourself.
Okay.
You got it.
Straight away. Straight away.
Kat's just got a brilliant eye for developing sequences like that that are complete fantasy and ridiculous, but also very funny.
The movement kind of is inspired by how Nick naturally moves. One of our first sessions, he was like, this is how my friends and I enter a party. We call it the Mick Jagger. Do your while out, Mick Jagger. You know, McKay was really open to like letting me play and find it in rehearsal. We had a skeleton crew, so I was able to like kind of pitch some moments and making sure we're heightening the story and that his love and his movement is growing. We have some jazz dancers, we have some acrobatics.
We had dancers from all over the country. We were able to dress them with a fun New Orleans vibe and all the sparkle and all the tones and the colors that you see on the streets here. And then out of the woodwork came all the bugs.
That's really funny. It's like roaches come in and maybe they're breakdancing, and then these flies are like also ballerinas. Like they also have this like beautiful quality to their movement. And I was like, amazing!
We dressed flies, cockroaches, and the cutest maggot you've ever seen. It was supposed to be 2 maggots. They were made in the Netherlands, and only 1 maggot showed on DHL. Somewhere in the world, there is a large box storing 1 maggot. Somebody might get that years from now.
In designing the fantasy dance sequence, we decided to utilize some local artists. The flowers behind us are sort of split between half of them that we commissioned for this particularly and half of them that are traditional Mardi Gras flowers. And as you can see in the lights, the transition from warm white and amber to, as you get to the end, they're all the Mardi Gras colors, gold, green, and purple. So you really have a sort of a heightening of theatricality as you move down with him in the sequence.
It feels quite magical now, very beautifully lit. Visually, when you watch it on screen now, you're like, oh, yeah, this is a good fantasy sequence, whereas when we were shooting on our iPhones in a normal alleyway during daytime, it looked a little bit like a nearing middle-aged man prancing down an alleyway.